I have just watched the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and I must say, it's one of the most enjoyable Marvel films that I've seen in quite some time. Initially, I had some concerns about the film as I didn't particularly care for the second installment of the Deadpool series. There was just something that made me disconnect from the whole thing, so can't quite put my finger on it, but something was just off about everything in the second Deadpool movie. And additional to that, I was concerned that the perfect send-off given to Logan in the 2017 film might be tarnished by Disney or MCU-ness, but I'm glad to say that this wasn't the case. I thoroughly and genuinely enjoyed watching this film, and as you watch this film, you could tell that the cast and crew had a great time making the movie as well. This film managed to excel in its satirical nature as they fearlessly poke fun at the past mistakes of both Marvel and the MCU, while they also hint at potential future developments, such as Secret Wars and everything that, was announced to us as well at Comic-Con recently. It's a film that could be appreciated by both casual viewers and longtime fans such as myself, as there are many, references, cameos, and hidden messages. And, this stuff is particularly for longtime fans such as myself that has been around since, the X-Men movies being produced by Fox back in those days. This movie is also packed with them, and I would need to watch the whole movie again for a second time just to understand every single reference and hidden joke that there was, which I would gladly do. And with that being said, there were several appearances that really surprised me, such as like old characters that I completely forgot about, but I recognized them right away as soon as they came on screen. And there was one cameo in particular that's really surprised me. Like, no version of me in the multiverse would have thought of this person being this specific cameo, but it was really well executed, and hopefully they do something with that. So that's all I'll say for that part. However, although the film is great, there is one weakness I could say that the film has, and that would be the villain. It's not in a bad way, it's just that it's a bunch of hype surrounding Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, and he's in his classic comic book costume or something close to that. Put that with, all the cameos and references to MCU's and Fox's past mistakes, and that kind of becomes the main focus of Deadpool and Wolverine for the audience. Now, the villain does affect the movie, obviously, but the main focus of the movie for us fans was Hugh Jackman comes back as Wolverine, and the fact that he's teaming up with Deadpool, of course. So all of this good stuff in this movie outshines the villain's presence in the film by accident. So with that being said, overall, I'll rate Deadpool and Wolverine a 9 out of 10. While the film is excellent, there are a few minor things, like a few minor scenes that prevent the movie from getting a 10 out of 10. They aren't bad scenes, but there are scenes that kind of run out too long with like exposition. However, these scenes never get too old or too dull thanks to Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on-screen chemistry and comedic timing. So that really saved every one of those kind of dragged out scenes. And I was particularly in love with seeing Hugh Jackman in his comic book costume. I've been waiting like 20 plus years for that, and we finally get to see it, because in the past it was teased to us, but Fox just refused to put him in that suit. So I'm glad they swallowed their pride. Everybody who made this swallowed their pride, and they allowed Hugh Jackman's Wolverine to wear that costume for the first time. So with that being said, I strongly recommend you go watch this movie in theaters if you haven't already yet. So I'm not sure what you got planned this weekend or whatever, but it should be watching Deadpool and Wolverine. So that's going to be about it for this review of Deadpool and Wolverine, without any spoilers, of course. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you can know when I make new content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.